Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you had an amazing Wednesday. Today we're doing Minecraft 100 days. It's just like part one. Eventually, we'll do it in like a compilation of like just 100 days. Uh, then we're gonna be doing reacts. I think we have 4 videos we're gonna react to. Then we're gonna do some Wiki Race. I can just
Anyway,
okay. Next world, next world. He died within 10 minutes. Let's go.
I kind of just risked it. I didn't like that.
Okay, starting again.
Okay, buddy. I don't like that
Okay,
mine.
this time do not die.
I know what to do. I know what to do. All right, goodbye. Goodbye. All right, join me.
I'm gonna cut like most of that out. So, y'all won't even know what happened. You know the funny part? I can't even see if somebody joins the stream. So I'm just gonna assume there's somebody in there, even though there's probably not.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the whole point. You just want to basically be like, oh, I'm live when you're not at all, because
Yeah,
you're cool. You know what I mean?
exactly. Hey, new Minecraft world. In case I cut all that out. Jack's down within 10 minutes. So good start. Good start. A
We're throwing shade.
little bit.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna immediately speed run getting stuff I had last time.
Oh, my stream's private on Let me fix that real quick. Public. Let me name it Minecraft. What? We're chilling.
Yeah. So if I do, just in case, I cut all that rest out. We gotta get sheep, make a house. I feel like mining is something we do later on. My phone is about to die. That's a great start. That is a
Your
wonderful
phone's
start.
about to die?
I have a charger right next to me.
Fix it, bro. Fix it. No.
And I can do that. It kind of crops out the left side or the right side a little bit, but
Why does your shit look like that?
there's a bar under my thing.
What bar?
The
Like
one with
taskbar?
my tab, yeah, that
Why do you have
stays.
that?
I don't know. It stays whenever I.
Then you don't have your
It's in
full
full.
screen
It's
shit.
in full screen, but there's a taskbar, so I don't know why. I don't feel like changing.
That makes no sense.
I don't know.
But all right. Yeah, I mean your game still is perfectly fine, I guess.
I just crop the right side out a little bit. My phone, yeah, my phone is
So
trouble.
high too.
Huh?
Your FOV so high. It's okay.
Did it not hit?
What's your FOV at? Curious.
Mhm.
You probably had on
Oh
default.
no.
I'm
Probably.
on like 100.
It really didn't know. Alright. I got sword axe, pickaxe. We gotta get sheep. That's the
You
next
get
step.
sheep, I'm gonna. Is this a ravine?
Well, we gotta get 6 sheep. I don't know if I'm able to do all that. I only found one so far.
You only need 3. I made the setting where only one of us has to sleep.
That. Okay, I'm gonna write down each day. Let's get food too. Okay, well, like, he's gone. Yeah, next time, we do Minecraft. If we end up just dying on this, losing it all, we might not even make it to like a part two. It could just be 100 days, just not 100 days. Just playing a normal Minecraft world and dying within 10 minutes. That could be the case, but if we make it that far, we could, or if we don't, we can make it a modded Minecraft world. Do those one people be getting views on with like horror or something. Well, my webcam is really bad spot. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta fix that. All right.
Okay, bro. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We all start from somewhere, you know. I'm starting off,
Exactly.
I only have a 4K webcam, and you know, I only have a
Yeah,
4K
you have my
webcam.
audio and my camera bro, off of my phone. So that's starting pretty good. Yo, wolf killed a sheep for me. That's a goat right there. Yeah, and a little reminder, we're doing reacts after this, then
Already penis.
then doing Wiki Race. Like, yeah,
Oh, yeah, we're gonna do Wiki Race. Yeah, Wiki Race is actually
that actually be kind of fun.
yeah, bro. And then you can edit all these videos later, or I can probably just
Oh,
do
no,
them.
I'll probably
record them.
maybe. I'm definitely doing the VOD, but you could probably edit the individual videos.
I got
You'll
you,
just
bro.
see like the
For, like 2 months.
yeah. No, you should be my editor
I'll
forever.
edit
I
until
won't
you
pay
get
you
your new
anything.
setup. I'll edit till you get your new setup. You said you'll
You
pay
mean
me?
forever,
Oh, I
right?
got you, bro.
No, so I won't give you payment. I'll give you like
Fuck you said.
I'll give you like diamonds in Minecraft. I'll give you payment.
I do. If you want, if I edit like these, you want me to have my webcam in it? I can do that.
Playing maybe like you talk or something. Like the same way you did for you know who. We don't even mention his name on here.
Name cannot be said.
Exactly.
Sucks.
We don't even mention his name on here. He's an op. We don't like him. He doesn't deserve being
I haven't talked
mentioned.
to him in like 3 days. He said anything to me. Like his video came out yesterday, and I don't even think he posted any shorts for it or nothing. I don't know what he's on.
He's
But,
probably just
done
playing. He's
editing
like
for
probably
him.
grinding art. You know, kind of respectable
literally,
if it wasn't
probably.
art.
I actually think he might be.
Alright, I got a bed going. I got a bunch of wood. Not a bunch of wood. I got some wood. Where are we wanting to start our house at? We can go anywhere.
You want to make a house?
Yeah, I say we do it somewhere where it's not grassland, so we don't like fall on a ravine or something. Or not streaming. Like either like a flat area or like maybe like the edge of a desert or something.
Buddy. Okay.
Wait, do you got cobblestone stuff yet?
Here.
No, I'm saying I can give you one.
Bro, I just gave you shit, bro.
Okay, see what we go. I don't. Yeah, I'll give you my personal.
I don't need food.
I'll tell you. Oh, I got food too. Also,
A house?
I got 6 pork. Wait, just come here. I'll give you all the sheep I got.
You want to build a house, bro? I don't think I built a house. And like.
Well, you know, if we're making it 100 days, we have to actually be able to survive.
I don't know, bro.
We have to actually be careful about it. We're still at day 1 right now because we lost that last world.
I know, bro. We'll be at 99 days before you know, bro. Trust.
I mean, really, I could just. Yeah, I mean, we could try. If we lose, we lose. I'm thinking I can probably just edit out that first time we die. It's unspoken. We just don't talk about it. And the first time you die, and then I just put in the intro I put, and then just keep that because half of it wasn't recording anyway. So not even half, more than half.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
This just seemed like the starting world. We didn't lose them.
But you gotta explain this 20
Yo, there's
times.
3 feet right here in our, like, inside of each other. That's crazy. I'm sure I got that right in the beginning. Alright, I'm gonna sleep.
Bro, just give me a village.
Going to bed.
Not a village nearby. Bro, shit. Alright, is there really no village nearby, bro?
Well, we can just keep going. It don't really matter. Look at the graphics on this. So used to PlayStation with it just being horrible. Have you heard about how they're making so you can't buy discs anymore for games?
I know you're not gonna be able to buy GTA 6 on a disc.
And you can't buy any game on a disc. And they made it so you know how you used to be able to, if you bought it digitally, you had the game forever pretty much. At least that was what you thought. PlayStation made it where they're getting rid of the PlayStation Store on PS2 and PS3, so it's all your games pretty much are just gone. And it's gonna be the same thing for like PS4. So one day PS4, all the games you bought digitally are just gone. So you're pretty much just renting all the games. You're not gonna actually own any of them. Which like that makes me just want to start playing PC more and not even do PlayStation at all. Like who wants that? Actually no.
Chilling out of water. Isn't that lovely?
Doing water. Oh, what a loser. I actually drank like 4 waters today. I got 1 Coke. Why did you even not even question that?
Well, I did a dream clutch. Place a block so I didn't fall in.
Yeah, placed a wool block. You need to get a bed too though. So if I can't go to bed, you can just go to bed. Oh, we're on day 2 though. I should probably write that down.
What do you mean?
We're on day 2.
What do you mean? Write that down.
I have like a little notepad next to me.
Fucking need a notepad for. Look at your goddamn screen.
So how am I gonna remember 100 days? I'm gonna forget at some point.
Buddy, just look at your screen. It
Oh, it does say it.
says the days.
Oh, okay. That's okay then.
Well, it says days played 1, so now we're on day 2.
Okay, so well, I guess that makes sense. 100 days. It wouldn't count if you end one day. Let's wait till the timer does 100. Technically, we're on day 2, so it's. Forget it. It don't matter. We got it.
Village.
Let's go. Finally found the village. Make sure I make you a pink bed.
I really want a village for I want bread.
I mean, I got so much food on me, to be honest. I'm just killing any animal that crosses my path.
Could get a blacksmith.
Well, I'm running for that.
Go find me a blacksmith. I'm getting hay bales.
Yeah, you can also get animals.
Nice.
I actually don't think there's a blacksmith.
I don't think there is.
I gotta clear my inventory soon, but I'll have to do it real quick.
Have a sack of bread. Yeah.
What are carrots, man? Hey, carrots. We could make a little farm at some point.
I guess. One more wheat.
So many potatoes here. The most useless one. I'm just gonna take 2 stacks and I'm good.
Love your body. Oh why, oh why, oh why.
I don't like that.
What?
I'm not enjoying your music. I want one of those
Why
like
not?
good furnaces.
What a blast.
Yeah, blast furnace.
Let's go. I got a stack of bread. Alright, we should be chilling.
Hey, you know what? I'll just take some bells, you know, add it to the house and make it. Yo, baby villager. Yo, he got a big ass head. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yo, come look at him, bro. Holy shit. Bro got a big ass head. Oh my god. Didn't they like edit it so they look different or something?
What is that?
Well, they edited it to where like they look different. This man still got a big ass head. What's wrong with him? Are we dead ass?
How did that happen? Nah,
Oh,
nah, that
game
actually
three,
happened.
game three.
It was glitched, so I couldn't hit him.
Yo, we gotta
Honestly,
lock
bro,
in. We gotta
just
lock
make
in.
the video attempting to beat Minecraft hardcore and
That's
just
what it's
die
gonna do.
for 10 minutes.
I'm just gonna be one video. We're doing this today. We're not doing it any other day. We're done with hardcore after. I'm just gonna make it attempting in all caps. To beat Minecraft hardcore. We are gonna do it to whatever we're doing. It was like 2 hours. We started at 3:30.
Let's just do it till 5.
No, when did we start?
Let's just do it till 5. This is not something I want to do for 2 hours.
Yeah, we started at 3:30. We're gonna do two. Wait, we're gonna do 5?
Let's do it till 5, bro.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'm looking at the getting stream ready. That was 3:30 to 4. But we changed it for 30 minutes. Okay.
Well,
yeah, we got till 5.
this should be
As you can see, this is going really well.
Oh, I broke another portal. Give me God, Lou.
Alright, lock in this time. Lock in this time. Gotta stop dying.
I got a golden apple and a pair of boots, which is pretty much going to get us nowhere, so let's go. Yo, come here, I want to show you something.
Wait, I'm getting some wood real quick. I gotta get back to where I was. Okay, let's just start a house. Let's just start a house so we can actually have somewhere to stay. You wanted to find a village? Okay.
What happened?
What are we doing? Why are you killing me? What?
How are you not dead?
I'm at 3.5 bullets.
How are you only at 3.5 hearts? You literally almost burnt to death, and I hit you like 20 times.
Was that full hunger? I just rolled it. I feel like you're kind of selling the Minecraft parkour. Why are we killing me?
Sorry. Couldn't fight the urge.
See that. We could take the gold from this nether portal just to have like a gold thing for the nether. I mean, sure, just get that at some point, but I don't think we really need to do that.
Get an iron pickaxe, bro.
I guess. Oh, I'm also gonna get
an iron pickaxe to get it.
I know. I'm probably gonna get. I forgot what I said. Not gonna lie. Oh, this is amazing birds. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this magma blocks to make that elevator thing. No, we're not making it that far, but you know, think for the future.
Bucket mask off.
I feel like we might just not make this. I might not make this into a video. You know, this might just be VOD only kind of thing.
A VOD only kind of thing.
This is kind of cool.
What videos are you wanting to make, bro? Like, that's really...
You know, this would have been a fire video if we weren't just dying over and over again. We're also not making much progress. It's going like really slow.
I know.
What other game can we play after this?
Wanting to make like reaction Joe videos.
We could do that.
What have you been wanting to do with your life, bro?
What other game are you gonna play after this if we just end up dying?
I don't care.
I don't really have any games on my PC. We could try to find something. You know, you don't like Terraria, but yeah, always run that. We could just do Terraria, beat all the bosses, and then just quit. On easy mode or something. You heard me?
Game.
You what?
I fucking hate that game.
Oh, I know you do. That's like the only other two-player game that you actually have.
Oh my, love body.
I mean, we could do extra reacts, but I feel like that's just gonna be kind of boring. Also, wait, how is that gonna work? Because how are we gonna pause at the same time?
What?
How is reacts gonna work? Because how are we gonna pause at the same time?
Yeah, I just share my screen on Discord and we just watch it.
No, I'll do that.
You'll share it?
Yeah,
Oh, well, yeah, it is. Yeah, you can just do that.
that'd be way too complicated. I don't know how to do all that.
We can do that right now if you want. Wait. Yeah, we can do that right now if you want. I really don't care.
I mean, I'm down to keep running this, but it's up to you.
It's up to you, man. I don't care.
Do you want to just make a house real quick and then do this? What do you
I'm a
want?
million years away from you.
Oh yeah, I can't even
Oh,
see you on
lava
the thing.
On a lava pool.
Oh, well, I see where this is going.
What?
Oh, you're not dead yet. Okay.
What do you see happening, bro?
I was assuming you were just jumping in the lava pool.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. We're
Okay,
gonna
you're
beat
not
this.
dead.
We're gonna beat this. Why would I be dead? Are you coming on me?
Oh, you're just gonna jump in when I get there. Okay.
No.
Oh yeah, no, you would never do that. You never. I'm
That's
believing.
childish.
Yeah, that's childish stuff. You would never do that kind of thing. I understand. I understand. You wouldn't sell our whole world right when we started getting stuff. You wouldn't do that.
No.
No, you would never do something like that. That'd be weird.
That'd be super childish, bro.
Exactly. You would never do that.
Find a good place to build our house at.
Yeah, whatever you say. Whatever you say. Oh, okay. I didn't even know there was lava there, to be honest with you. I thought you were just jumping, like landing in water.
Was that tough?
Okay. Yeah, I was so tough.
Give me up.
Overnight at Jeffrey Epstein's ranch. Lock in.
Behind me is Jeffrey Epstein's private ranch, and I'm gonna be spending the night there. From hopping barbed wire fences to hiking miles in the freezing cold desert and evading actual Secret Service agents. What just happened? All of this to be the first.
You think any of his videos are staged?
Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like some of them had to be, right? And there's no way, like the one he ran in North Korea or whatever, there's no way he actually did that, right? I saw some of the comments saying that it was staged, but I feel like, I don't know. It might be.
Investigate the most secretive and dangerous ranch on Earth. This is crazy. Everybody knows about Epstein's Island, but for some reason, his private ranch seems to stay a secret. In the middle of the desert, miles from civilization and covered in cameras, security, and soon, the government. That's right, this ranch is getting investigated any day now.
Zorro Ranch in New Mexico is investigating possible illegal activity there.
So I'm gonna beat them to the chase in an attempt to see what secrets lie in Zorro Ranch.
Yeah, this is where you get shot.
I know. How much money do you think he spends on just like airplane like costs?
I don't know.
He got to spend at least like, I don't know, like 30K, more than that, like a year.
Go to your quality setting. Put that on HD. Like, yeah, like the gear. The gear. Yeah, put that on HD. No quality. Oh yeah, put it
on
4K.
4K.
Yeah.
Might lag a little bit, but we'll see.
Shorter than.
Ooh.
We're here, Jeffrey. first order of business was picking up a rental car.
What kind of vibey music?
Handy. Just gonna go on a little road trip. Have you heard of Jeffrey Epstein? Yeah, it's his ranch. We're gonna do a little investigation. Oh, okay. This thing is tough. It's safe to say we're sold on the Kia Soul. Our next stop was Walmart, where we would pick up all the necessary gear to pull off this stealth camp. I need food, propane tank, stove, maybe a blanket, a pan, a lighter. We got a long list. This place is full of uncertainty and dark secrets, so it was important that we were at least prepared. As I walked through the store,
He's literally just packing things to go like camping. He could just get food and just bring it. He could just get like
on Epstein's Island.
I mean, literally though, but he could just. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised he doesn't. But you would think he would just bring like chips, some kind of food he can just eat. Like, what is the point in bringing a whole pan just for him to cook food? I thought that's kind of stupid, don't you think?
Cool. It's some cool kid shit, bro. Why wouldn't you, bro?
You right.
Started to wonder if any of these local shoppers knew they lived less than an hour away from this ranch. Zorro Ranch? Not familiar? No?
I haven't heard. No, I've seen it.
Do you know who owns it?
Epstein.
Is that the Epstein?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to camp there.
No way. Good luck, man.
We're ready. Now that we are fully prepared,
Walmart
I gotta let you guys know.
Paper bags?
I actually never seen that. I mean, it might be like, I mean, that's better for the environment. You know what? They used to have a thing, right? Where like they traded. I'm pretty sure they had like a thing where they traded cardboard or whatever, or like paper over to plastic because it was bad for the environment. But I'm pretty sure they just changed it back, right? Like they went to plastic and now they're going back to paper. You heard of that?
No, fuck the environment.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of stupid.
No, this journey isn't gonna be easy. I'm telling you guys, this ranch is miles from any civilization in the middle of the desert. It's a little sus, Jeff. What are we hiding, bro? According to 2016 Google Maps, the entire property is guarded with a fence, and this thing stretches miles across the entire property. The ranch is over 7,600 acres, which is roughly the size of 15 Disneylands. It's a statistic for my 5% Disney adult audience. You're welcome. There's a public road that takes you deep into the desert, and it'll get you just about 2 to 3 miles from Zorro Ranch. But I can't do this alone, which is why Anthony is gonna drive me as close to the ranch as possible. That's the goal.
If nobody knows about this, how do you think he found out about it?
What about the ranch?
Yeah, like he just said nobody really talks about it, nobody really knows about it. How did he find out about it?
Well, no, I think it's just a known thing. It's just that, more things probably happen on the island, so nobody really cares about the ranch.
I mean, I guess, but you'd think more people would talk about that. I know I've not seen anybody else talk about this up until him.
I think maybe, he had the island for the diddying, and then he had the ranch for relaxing, Probably still diddying, but it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Hopefully stay alive, bro.
It's fucking Jeffrey Epstein, bro. I mean, what do you
I know. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, nobody wants to talk about that anymore. People in person always talk about it. Nobody in like online, you don't see them talk about it anymore. Like it's like hidden a little bit. Just a little bit, the files. A lot of people in the government, not gonna name names, but he's orange. A lot of people in it, kind of want to hide it a little bit. That's what I'm thinking.
Bro, you gotta pipe down, bro, before you get shot.
I might. I don't think nobody cares. You got 0 viewers, but
pull all of this off without getting caught security. I will be able to complete my ultimate goal. Stealth camp overnight as close to the ranch as possible. All right, Epstein. I'll see you shortly. As we made our way to Zorro Ranch, the landscape became more desolate and isolated from the main town. It honestly just felt like we were driving deep into the middle of a desert where it seemed like there wasn't anything to see or do, which makes you wonder, why would a billionaire want to own such a large and expensive ranch out here? No way, bro. this might be more dangerous than I thought. But before I could think about that too hard, we had arrived to the ranch. Oh, yo,
It's actually in the middle of nowhere.
Photos, that's insane. That block.
I mean, it looks like it. It looks like he's in like just the middle of the desert.
Fucking Breaking Bad, bro.
Literally, look in the background. There's nothing.
That is Breaking Bad.
It looks like the exact same area.
Blacked out car in the front is freaking me out though. Like I'm scared even just being here filming. I feel like they're gonna see us. Oh,
You got 2 viewers, bro.
Of course.
Oh, 2 viewers. Let's go.
Look down
Get
there.
stuck in silver.
That's a dead deer, bro. That's not a good sign.
Okay. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, okay. This is crazy. Dude, that is a couch. The vibes were not a vibe, and we started to question
Just dead
if
animals.
I'd be okay out
Just
here
shitty
alone.
couches everywhere.
Yeah, I know. It's just like a junkyard. Everywhere except for the house.
Overnight. Another bum right here.
Dude, are you safe out here, bro?
I didn't even think about that. This is the fence right here. Looks like it's barbed wire, which isn't great. Just beyond this fence, miles and miles in the distance, is Doro Ranch. There's a conspiracy.
A
that
multi-millionaire
there's
owns
2
this
bodies.
place, and he has the shittiest fence of all time.
I know. It's not even like an electric fence. It's not nothing. You'd think it'd be like an electric fence. You'd be trying to hide something. But no, it's got a normal like fence you'd have for like cows or something.
Buried on this property of 2 girls that went missing. Look, guys, there's secrets at this ranch that obviously they don't want us to know. But guess what? I'm gonna uncover these secrets and get to the
He ain't covering shit.
It's not gonna be easy though, I'll tell you that. We're gonna go back to the car, try to game plan this thing, dude. All right, guys, little change of plans. Me and Anthony did some thinking, and we think the best time to do this is at night when it's dark, so we have the smallest chance of being caught. Now, the reason I say we is because somehow Anthony has agreed to do this with me. You wanna come with me?
If you need me to, where do I park?
Will you? Would you?
Yeah.
Really?
I would
You
not.
go?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no. If you told me you're doing this, I'd say fuck no. I ain't doing that. This gotta be staged though. They're already out in the desert when he says it. I feel like that's some bullshit. I feel like he asked previously and is just now setting it up. It's 100% staged. They're already in the desert.
Oh, yeah, kinda.
I can't do anything but laugh, bro.
I just didn't feel as safe as I did before. And honestly, I'm way more excited now. And now that I had somehow dragged Anthony into this, we needed to make sure that he was also prepared. And because we would be hiking, he was gonna need some better shoes. So we hopped in the Kia and drove 25 minutes to another Walmart to get him all fitted up and ready for a long night. The steppers.
The Jeffery steppers.
Oh. The sun is starting to go down, which means we got to get a move on because we don't want it to be pitch dark when we actually have to hike to the ranch. We want to be able to see something. It's go time. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. We sat in this parking lot trying to order an Uber for over 30 minutes, but no drivers would take us all the way out there, so we had to take the trusty Kia. All right, guys, we're on our way to the ranch. We're about 28 minutes away. The thing that I'm most scared of is the distance from the fence to the ranch. It's a long walk. Bro, it's starting to set in what we're doing.
Yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking.
Oh my God, bro, we're actually gonna do this. No one's made videos on this. No one's gotten up close footage. We're gonna be the first to do it. And you guys are gonna see it all go down. I haven't told you guys this yet, but I do have a little side quest in mind. It's pretty epic. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll see it at the end. Stick around, guys. That's called a retention hack. Hope you guys like that.
Honestly,
What is he gonna do?
I'm just looking forward to it.
He's probably just gonna do something stupid. He's gonna go like up to the building or something.
Yeah, it's probably just gonna. He's just gonna beat his meat, bro.
Yeah,
Just gonna jerk off.
that's a
bro.
secret. Right in the yard, like a light on top of him.
Being over, I didn't come out here to stay the night with Jack. I was honestly supposed to just be the driver. I'm just hoping all goes well and we see what Mr. Jeff's hiding.
We're coming, Jeffy Poo. The closer we got, the sweatier my hands became until we finally arrived. There it is. The black car is still parked out front, bro. There are two police cars literally right out front the ranch. All or nothing, baby. Okay, we're gonna have to ditch our rental car on the side of the road here.
Shit's
Pray to
tough as
God it
fuck,
didn't get
bro.
stolen. I got
Yeah, no, you're gonna get a rental car too. He got money for it. You already know he's rich.
Yeah,
He
we
be
did a
popping
video
up.
with the Joe Bart.
He did do
He's
it
rich as
with
shit.
DJ Bart. He got 5.2 million views on it. Damn, we only like a quarter of the way through. We gotta lock in.
I'm about to pee my pants. I'm like so scared. We pulled the Kia
Like
onto a
halfway.
dirt patch on the side of the
Where
road
we getting
and
there?
got ready for action. I think the way we do this is we gotta move fast in order to not be seen. This flash is way too bright. So we made our way down the hill from earlier and up to the fence of the ranch. It smells like dead animals. We gotta hop this. It's barbed wire, bro. How are we gonna do this? Bro, be careful. Go slow.
You go in between it.
Yeah, where to crawl under it? Why are they like putting their hands on
Yeah, it's gonna like rip up their clothes, bro.
it? Exactly. Or his hand.
Holy shit. Bro just hopped the barbed wire. Oh, these are thorns. It's really heavy. It's on my leg, it's on my leg. Ow! Ow, those are so spiky, bro. Now that we were on the property, we had to be extremely careful not to be seen. As we walk, we're gonna periodically film clips. Anybody could see us, bro. We didn't know if there was any more of those sketchy black patrol cars ahead, so we did our best to stay
22
undetected.
pauses.
We started walking along this dirt.
22
you're already getting
pauses?
hated on in your chat.
Oh, don't say that.
20, you
Who
have
is
3
it?
people watching you. So.
Well, let's go.
Let's go,
Reviewers.
me, Colton, and maybe actually some random person. I actually have no idea.
Yeah, the Coleman friend. Let's go.
Road that we were hoping led
23
us
pauses,
right up to the
okay.
main ranch. I don't know how far we are. I just can't be filming like this because I don't want to get caught. I'm gonna turn this off. At the time, we had no idea how far this ranch actually was, or that this would be one of the most brutal missions of our lives. Guys, this is literally what we see right now. Nothing. We were trying our best to stay undetected,
thought
but
the
the
screen just went
iPhone
black.
flash was way too bright.
Well,
I'm just seeing jack shit.
is it working?
It is, bro. It's because he showed the screen and he's like, he doesn't see anything.
To record, but thankfully I brought my night vision camera. Still walking down this road. Dude, we're not even that close. Because of how quiet and dark it was, we began to get
We're
extremely
just gonna get haunted by
paranoid.
Jeff's ghost.
Yeah, literally. That'd be pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie.
It would be, bro. He's gonna start like flashing his egg to and shit.
It probably would. It's 2 inches.
What? Every light in the distance, every leaf that crunched under our feet was enough to give us a panic attack. I'd say
Oh,
we're
they
a
are
little
nowhere
over
close.
halfway. No.
You're going on a full hike just to get to the ranch.
We're a quarter way. No. Feels like we've been hiking for over an hour now, and it doesn't get any less scary.
They're gonna get
Just pray,
Jeffery.
just pray. As we continued walking down the dirt road, getting closer to the ranch,
is
some
The most
unidentified
unfunniest chat I've
structures
ever seen in
started
my
appearing.
life.
Where?
Yeah, Colton
Come on,
said
my
we're
thing?
gonna get Jeffried.
Yeah. That's a little, bro. Yeah, you tried.
Sorry, Jeff. We're coming up on one of the sketchiest parts of the journey. This is where we started. This is our car. We basically scaled all the way. Dang near halfway. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Dude, look at that weird, creepy thing, bro. We are closer than we've ever been to the ranch.
Just
the cops are
hitchhiked.
directly
Just
behind us.
hiked for like the
I
past
hope to
2
God they can't see us
hours.
right now, so I have to make this quick.
They probably could have went a little closer, I feel like. They could have drove their car in a little. They might get towed regardless, so I mean.
But from here on out, I'm gonna get the best footage I can.
Let's make it out alive.
The paranoia only got worse, and I was convinced every light in the distance was security. But after enough false alarms, my paranoia came true. That's security. Get in the bush. Get in the bush.
How in the fuck? There's no way they don't get called.
Didn't they just say it was like all spiky and shit?
What are they blind?
Apparently.
Oh my god.
Pretty shitty security.
Holy shit, my heart. We thought we just got away with a miracle, but little did we know just a few minutes later that same exact car would come right back towards us.
They had to see it. They pause. How? Like, actually.
They're not just stupid. Like, there ain't no way. Well, I feel like this has to be staged to an extent. Like, this is crazy.
Dude,
I don't know, bro.
that's a black Escalade, bro. What was that car? Bro, oh my god, what just happened?
Now that security most likely knew we were there, we needed to get as far away from any roads as possible.
Run.
It's like a fucking horror movie.
Yeah, I know. That's how they filmed it.
Hide behind this bush.
They got like the ghost hunter, like the what's it called? Like the one camera they got. They had the one that be on like a ghost hunter show or something.
I see him.
Yeah.
We decided to cut through the bushes and trees in order to make it to the top of this mountain where the ranch was located. Coming to you guys live from the night vision. Behind me is the hill that we're gonna have to scale. I don't know how the heck
That is a
Hills?
big ass
it's a
hill.
lot taller in person.
Yo, you living in the hills,
It's
right?
not gonna come across on camera, but the path to get there is treacherous. This is one of the scariest videos I've ever made. Thank you guys for watching. If something goes bad, Mom and Dad, I love you. Aaron, I love you. I miss my girlfriend a lot right now. That's exactly how I'm feeling. Let's do it. The terrain was really rough. There was fallen trees everywhere and cacti on the ground that you can't even see. At this point, we were 2 hours deep and it was starting to get really cold and we were starting to get really tired.
This is the final stretch.
The ranch is just at the top of this hill here. It's not that big, dude. I'm like terrified right now. Sorry if I look like a ghost right now. This is the best footage I could get for you guys. But eventually, we made it to the base of the final mountain. We're here, bro. This is it. All right, we found an area to relax. I think what we're gonna do is set up camp here for the night, try to get some sleep, and tomorrow morning is when everything goes down. Me and Anthony are gonna attempt to sprint onto the ranch, and because it'll be morning, we'll be able to see everything. Gonna capture as much as possible, and yeah, hopefully everything goes well. Before we go to bed tonight, there's a few things we have to do. If you guys have watched these videos before, you guys know that I hate going to bed on an empty stomach, which is why I came prepared. This right here, ladies and
Yo, if he got caught, isn't this equivalent to like going into somebody's home and then like recording them? Like, ain't that illegal?
This is definitely trespassing.
I know it's
This is
trespassing, but ain't it like also illegal to record people on like private property or whatever?
I mean,
Like, so, because imagine somebody ran into your home. I mean, that's somebody breaking it in, but like, still, I feel like that's kind of risky.
is a Wagyu steak. It's been sitting in my backpack for over 3 hours. It literally took us 3 hours to get up here. I'm gonna cook it. We got fire, baby. Oh. Are you hungry? Got my Montreal steak seasoning. Sorry. Here, get it. I also brought with me.
Actually, don't look that bad.
Yeah. Guys, I'm
Brussels
cooking a
sprouts.
Wagyu steak.
That's like the
Jeffrey
worst.
Epstein's
That's the
ranch.
worst opening of the show.
Taste,
Brussels sprouts.
Bon appetit. That's really good. That's really good. That's like really good. You gotta try this.
I don't know, that shit does not look that cooked, but you know,
And then
it's okay.
It don't look like it'd be bad, but why Brussels sprouts? That would just, I feel like that'd ruin the taste.
not the coziest situation, but it could always be worse.
It's cold.
Thank you guys for watching the videos. Like, seriously, I don't say that enough. Even though we're out here in the freezing cold, hating our lives, we really enjoyed making these for you guys. And yeah, if you're not already, subscribe. And if you want to see more stuff like this, leave a comment. I don't know.
Hey, y'all make sure to subscribe. Check Timber.
I'm not good at the YouTuber stuff.
You didn't like
It
the
just
video.
feels super inauthentic. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and you guys are
There we
awesome.
go.
Good night.
Gotta like and subscribe. Gotta like and subscribe. These are pretty fire video.
I'm so cold right now. I literally cannot stop shivering. I can't feel my feet.
I actually slept the entire night.
Good morning. I am freezing right now. The sun is about to rise. Zorro Ranch is a short walk away from us. How'd you sleep?
I didn't sleep, bro.
I'm not even trying to be dramatic, but I think that was the worst night of my life. Let's do what we originally came here to do. Go see this ranch. I'm low-key scared. We said one last goodbye to our camping spot before embarking on the last leg of the hike. We gotta make this as quick as possible and get the heck out of here. That's the final road right there. We gotta try to be quiet. That's blocked off. There's only one way to go now. This is it. Oh, look how there it is. Everything we have done and been through has all led up to this. We were finally gonna see Zorro Ranch with our very own eyes. There it is.
I'm gonna see Epstein.
That's it.
Where's the man himself? The myth of the man, the legend.
That's the ranch. Okay. That is Zorro Ranch.
Yo, that looks like shit. I'm not gonna lie. That is not what I was expecting.
How much that cost? Did it say how much that cost?
I don't think so.
It's at least a couple million.
Probably, yeah, probably a couple million. And look at the yard. The yard is just fucking destroyed. Like,
Bro's dead.
I mean, yeah, but like, still.
On this ranch.
I don't think he has time to fucking do maintenance on his yard. He's
Already,
fucking
it looks like
dead.
they're trying to cover
You ain't wrong.
This, if I remember correctly, was some sort of garden, but it was in a super creepy square formation. The same looking formation that's on the temple.
Are they like deconstructing it?
Probably. I mean, yeah, it's
Like,
cool.
It actually does very cool. I thought like it was still active or something. Didn't you say people were still doing like still in it, living?
On Epstein's
Like
island.
I thought it'd be
We really did this.
entirely still in shape.
And closer, we're gonna see what we can discover. Stepping foot onto the actual manor.
Like, how are you this close, bro?
Holy shit. Okay.
And you know they gotta have cameras. Like they have to have cameras here. There ain't no way.
I don't know
They
what
just
that is.
see Palm
That is some
Beach
wonky
Pete.
shit if I've ever seen it.
36 pauses.
Oh, camera right
Hey, I can make it more.
Let's hurry. All the windows are completely
Let's bring it to
blocked.
60 pause.
What are they hiding? Front door. Bro, I can see inside.
You're just hiding a bunch of middle schoolers.
Epstein was in there.
Yeah, probably.
This is crazy. That might go underground, bro. Imagine that's where the bodies are buried. Nah, bro. It
That's just a
keeps
sex
going,
dungeon.
dude. It's huge. That door looks.
Yo, knowing him, it literally probably could have been.
Feeling good about this right now. The fact that we saw that camera tells me we should just cut our losses.
Yeah, I think
and
you guys
get out of here,
overstayed your
bro. We
welcome.
did
I
that.
think you've been here long
We did
enough.
that, bro. Before we get out of here, there's one more thing that I really want to do.
What are
and
you
I've been
gonna
looking forward to doing this entire video. Remember when I told you guys I had something in my backpack?
Yo, I'm making predictions.
Feet in his backpack.
I'm making predictions. It's gonna be like the North Korea video. He's just gonna put down like a poster. He's gonna put down something stupid.
Probably.
I guarantee. What do you think?
I don't know. Probably a poster or something.
That's what I'm thinking, like a picture. You probably print out a picture.
It's gonna,
Just like it with North
Palm
Korea.
Beach Beach.
It literally, I think something like that. Oh,
We did it. Zorro,
Okay.
release.
yeah, that's actually kind of good.
Release the files, baby. Here's some.
I would have preferred Palm Beach Beach, but it'll work.
Let's go.
Nah, I'll fuck with that.
Yo,
Spreading
I'm
awareness.
so done. Let's go home. Final goodbye. We spotted some black and white cars over in the distance, so we knew we had to get out of there right away. They know. We gotta do whatever it takes. Let's go through the bushes here. Oh, shit. This car's bro. We walked all the way back, finding objects along the way, but we just wanted to get back to the Kia to see if it was even still there. We made it. And somehow, some way, 2 hours later, the car survived. I am so happy.
W heist. W heist.
Yo, they. Oh, okay. What ended? You don't. Let's see, let me just. You don't think that the police saw just a random parked Kia next to the Epstein ranch? They didn't think nothing of that.
Bro, it's
I feel like that'd be
on the side of the highway, bro.
I mean, I guess, but right next to the ranch. I feel like they'll be kind of like suspicious.
It's okay, bro.
But
They
hey,
get it, bro. W them. W video.
hey, next video. All right, the dark psychology of Pixar's greatest villain, Loki.
Syndrome is probably Pixar's most unsettling villain, not because he does the most evil, but because out of every antagonist in the Pixar movies, he feels the most real. He's a bad guy, yeah, but he doesn't start that way. He wasn't born
He killed everybody.
evil. He's not even introduced as threatening. He's introduced as a kid, a fan, someone who loves superheroes more than anything else. And that's exactly what makes him interesting but really dangerous. Because
Yeah, he has like a dumb reason for becoming a villain, but at the same time, it's like the most realistic out of like most villains.
Because Mr. Incredible didn't like him.
Exactly.
So he made a death bot and killed every superhero he could find.
Yeah, so it's like it's stupid, but like I feel like if there was a villain in real life, that he would be. Like, it makes sense to an extent.
Power or even survival. He's driven by rejection, by humiliation, by the feeling of being told he doesn't matter. And over time, that turns into something way worse than just anger.
I love
Before
the Incredible
Syndrome
movie.
was Syndrome, he was Buddy Pine, a kid who idolizes Mr. Incredible. Not just casually though, but obsessively. He studies him, follows him, models himself after him. He builds gadgets just to be useful.
I invented these. I can fly. Can you fly?
He even goes as far as inserting himself into Mr. Incredible's life.
I don't want
Logan,
your
turn up
moves
your
or crime
OBS
fighting.
desktop audio.
Okay.
I'm your #1 fan.
Honestly, everything you need to understand about him is already there in his introduction. But here's the key psychological detail. Buddy doesn't admire Mr. Incredible for what he represents. He admires him for how he makes him feel. That's a big difference. Healthy admiration says, I want to be like you. Buddy's admiration says, I deserve to be part of you. And that's where things start to fracture. Because his motivation at the beginning is actually kind of pure. It's admiration. It's belonging. It's this idea that heroes are good, and if you're good enough, you can be part of that world too. But the problem is, Buddy doesn't understand boundaries or reality. He inserts himself into dangerous situations.
I'll show you. I'll go get the police.
Buddy, go!
It'll only take a second, really.
No, stop!
He calls himself Incrediboy without permission.
You mean he got away?
Well, yeah. Skippy here made sure of that.
Incredible.
You're not affiliated with me!
He assumes that if he tries hard enough, he deserves a place next to a hero. And when Mr. Incredible rejects him, everything changes.
Now he goes fucking insane.
Well, not every superhero has powers, you know. You can be super with
It's just his plot's kind of stupid, right? Like I he's like supposed to be a kid, but instead of becoming his own superhero, he's just trying to copy, trying to meet right.
without them. I invented these. I can fly. Can you fly?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
From Mr. Incredible's perspective, this is reasonable. He isn't trying to be cruel, he's being responsible. He doesn't want a child or anyone getting hurt, so he shuts it down quickly. But from Buddy's perspective, this isn't tough love. It's the worst moment of his entire life, because he doesn't hear that Mr. Incredible is trying to help him. All he hears is, "You're not good enough. You don't belong. You are not special." He shows up, fully costumed, calling himself Incrediboy because in his mind, he's already part of something bigger. He already sees himself as a sidekick, a partner, someone important. He shows up expecting to be accepted, and instead, he's humiliated. And what makes it worse is that it happens during a moment where Buddy thinks he's finally proven himself. And that's where something psychological starts to crack, because Buddy doesn't process this rejection in a healthy way. He doesn't think maybe I need to grow or I need to find another path. Instead, he internalizes it. If I can't be special with you, I'll prove I'm special without you. And this is where resentment is born.
All I wanted was to help you. I only wanted to help! And what did you say to me?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
It tore me apart. But I learned an important lesson. You can't count on anyone, especially your heroes.
What makes Syndrome a tragic character isn't that he was rejected, it's how he processes that rejection, and how if he had processed his heartbreak with a little more grace, that process could have changed his future. When someone builds their identity around another person, they outsource their sense of worth. But he wasn't trying to become a hero on his own terms. He was trying to become Mr.
I mean, yeah, his whole character trait is just he's like me writing The Incredible. Like, he could have easily just became a superhero himself and just been like his own thing.
I wanted to be a sidekick.
Exactly, but it's just kind of stupid, you know. Like,
He's a kid. He
and I
wants to be
think
a
that's the
sidekick.
whole plot, right? Like, it makes sense for a kid to do that, but it's also like the stupidest thing. But it also like kind of adds up. Like, it's
Yeah, he wanted to be a sidekick, and then he was like, "Go kill yourself." And so then he's like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'm gonna kill all superheroes."
Yeah, it's just stupid though. It's kind of like a stupid plot, but it kind of makes sense. Just not really.
Incredible sidekick. So when that doesn't work out the way he hoped, he doesn't just feel rejected, he becomes directionless. Most people would feel hurt, maybe even embarrassed, but they'll eventually move on. Buddy doesn't. This is where Syndrome is born, not as a persona, but as a coping mechanism. Instead of processing rejection, Buddy rewrites the narrative. If he wasn't accepted, it must be because heroes are flawed. If heroes are flawed...
Didn't he literally die because he tried like killing the baby or something?
Yeah, and the baby just like had some crazy ass powers, and they killed him.
Yeah, I don't know what he was expecting. And the babies of the people with powers aren't gonna just like, that's not gonna be hard. Like, that's just stupid.
They don't deserve admiration. If they don't deserve admiration, they deserve to be replaced. This is classic psychological defense, turning personal failure into moral superiority. He turns pain into ideology. He doesn't just want to succeed. He wants to invalidate everyone who rejected him. His goal isn't just to be great, it's to redefine what greatness even means.
And when I'm old and I've had my fun, I'll sell my inventions so that everyone can be superheroes. Everyone can be super. And when everyone's super, no one will be.
This is probably Syndrome's most famous line, and it perfectly sums up his entire ideology. But it's also deeply misunderstood, because on the surface, it sounds almost fair, like he's trying to level the playing field, like he's trying to make the world more equal. But that's not what he's actually doing. Syndrome doesn't want equality, he wants revenge. It's pure resentment, because what he's really saying...
I mean, yeah, like, if he did do that, he would just make everybody, like, all supervillains 10 times more powerful. Like, I feel like that's what he's getting at. He's just gonna make everybody, like, able to be supervillains if they want to.
Yes. If I can't be special, no one should be. He wants to destroy the concept of specialness itself, and that comes directly from his childhood trauma. He grew up believing being chosen was what gave life meaning. So when that was taken away from him, instead of redefining himself, he decides to come after the entire system.
Turns out there are a lot of people, whole countries, who want respect, and they will pay through the nose to get it. How do you think I got rich? I invented weapons, and now I have a weapon that only I can defeat.
His ultimate goal is to sell his technology to the public, giving ordinary people the illusion of being super. But here's the catch. He's the one who controls that power. He decides who gets it, when they get it, how it works. So even in a world where everyone's super, Syndrome still sits above them. It's not about fairness, it's about making sure no one else ever has the ability to reject him again. He's not removing hierarchy, he's placing himself at the top of a new one.
The robot really
Bro, she's so caked up, bro.
damage. Thrones
That's
and screaming
good.
people, and just when all hope is lost, Syndrome will save the day.
One of the
He's
darkest
such a
parts of
nerd.
Syndrome's plan
Like, he's such a
is how he
weirdo.
creates his own hero
That's his whole point. He was a
story. He builds
fanboy.
the
I know he is, but
He
like
programs
still,
it to
so weirdo.
evolve. He sends it out into the world to cause destruction, and then he plans to defeat it himself. This is important because it reveals something deeper about his psychology. Syndrome doesn't just want recognition, he wants worship, but he believes he can't earn it the traditional way. So instead of rising to the challenge, he rigs the system. He creates a fake crisis so he can stage a fake victory. And that's where his villainy becomes clear, because at that point, he's not just hurting people out of anger. He's willing to let people suffer and die just to validate his own identity.
Ironic.
No, Phyronic has a different outfit.
No, I'm a new superhero. I'm Syndrome!
And what's ironic is that Syndrome is special. He's literally a genius, someone who creates technology powerful enough to rival superpowers. Even as a kid, he designed and created his own rocket boots that allowed him to fly, which most supers couldn't even do themselves. And as he got older, his inventions got better.
It's cool, huh? 0 point energy. Yeah, I save the best inventions for myself.
But instead of using those inventions for good, he weaponized his brilliance.
Simon J.
I think it's so emotional.
A longtime advocate of
Yeah.
superhero rights, is missing.
You remember Gazerbee?
Yeah, there was something about him in the paper.
He had trouble
And they're all
with
dead.
civilian life too.
When's the last time you saw him?
I don't see anyone from.
Like, how would nobody notice that he's killing like superheroes? I feel like
They
They would
would
still
all,
catch
I'm
on.
pretty sure the whole plot was they all go to this island for something, and then they all ended up being killed by the big monster that he made.
oh yeah. Same way they almost did.
The old
Yeah, like, yeah.
just you.
You know, I went through quite a few supers to get it worthy to fight you, but man, it wasn't good enough. Sure, it was difficult, but you are worth it. Now you
Movie's
respect
so
me
good.
because I'm a threat.
I know it was like one of my favorite movies when I was younger. It is a pretty good movie, but
It's top 5 Disney movies of all time. Better than Cars. Better than
I
Cars.
actually would agree with that. I would agree with that. I think Pixar was like one of the best studios making movies. I never was like a Disney kind of person. I never really liked Disney.
Way
all that
better
much.
than Cars. Way better. So much better than
It
Cars.
is.
But anyways,
I think all Pixar movies were pretty good though at that time. Like what was that one with like the robot Wall-E? Wall-E's a pretty good movie
never
too.
seen it.
That's crazy. Wall-E's such a good
Never seen
movie. You gotta see it. I feel like it doesn't. You can still watch it. It's a pretty good movie.
His Omnidroids, which could have been programmed to protect, to save. Instead, they were used as killing machines, to wipe off as many supers as he possibly could. This is where his ambition turns into something far more sinister. Syndrome doesn't just want to surpass heroes, he wants to erase them. Because as long as real supers exist, he'll always be the kid who wasn't chosen. By killing them, he removes the comparison entirely.
You mean you killed off real heroes so that you could pretend to be one?
Oh, I'm real. Real enough to defeat you! And I did it without your precious gifts, your oh-so-special powers. I'll give them heroics. I'll give them the most spectacular heroics anyone's ever seen!
But how evil is Syndrome really? That's the big question. Because Syndrome isn't pure evil in the traditional sense, but he is willing to murder multiple superheroes, endanger civilians, and manipulate entire systems. And he does all of it with full awareness. That matters, because it means his actions aren't emotional outbursts. They're calculated, which in a lot of ways makes him more disturbing than your typical villain. At the same time though, his origin is
He's just a LARPer. He's a LARPer. I didn't even remember that part, that he sends out his own robot just to defeat it. He's literally a LARPing superhero.
And then I think I don't know what they did, but they made it backfire on him somehow.
I'm
I think
sure,
he
but
wasn't
still.
able to defeat it, and then they had to defeat it, and then he got mad, and then he went to go try to kill the baby, and the baby like just fucked him up or something.
Dude, I kind of need to rewatch the movie, but I haven't seen it since like 6 years, something like that.
I saw it like 2 years ago.
I haven't seen it forever. I haven't seen it since I was like a toddler or something.
Understandable. I'm not saying it's justified, but understandable. And that's what makes him deeply compelling, because he's driven by something very real, insecurity. That doesn't excuse what he does, but it explains it. Syndrome doesn't see himself as the villain. He sees himself as someone who was wronged, someone who deserved better, someone who's finally taking control of his own story. And that kind of mindset is incredibly dangerous, because it justifies anything. If you believe the world owes you something, then hurting people can start to feel like justice.
Geezer beam.
Although Syndrome believes he's in control, he really isn't. In truth, he's completely at the mercy of what he's built. The Omnidroid evolves beyond his expectations. His plan falls apart and he loses everything. Not because someone outsmarts him, but because his own system turns against him. That's crucial to understand because it reflects his entire mindset. Syndrome builds his identity on the idea that he can control how the world sees him. But reality doesn't work like that. And what's interesting about Syndrome is that he technically achieves what he wanted. He becomes powerful, rich, and influential. Everything he thought would make him feel fulfilled. But it doesn't, because the validation he wanted wasn't about success. It was about acceptance, and those aren't the same thing. You can build all the tech in the world, but it won't replace the moment you were told you didn't matter. So instead of moving forward, Syndrome gets stuck. Everything he does is still connected to that one rejection. He builds weapons not just to dominate, but to prove something. To who? Mr. Incredible.
You know, I went through quite a few supers to get it worthy to fight you, but man, it wasn't good enough! After you trashed the last one, I had to make some major modifications. Sure, it was difficult, but you are worth it. I mean, after all, I am your biggest fan.
Even as an adult, even as a villain, he's still chasing the approval of the person who rejected him. Everything he does, in some way, is a response to Mr. Incredible. He never actually grows out of being Buddy Pine.
Buddy?
My name is not Buddy!
When he sees the Parr family getting praise for defeating the Omnidroid, he realizes he lost control of the narrative. And that's when Buddy Pine starts to resurface. You can see it in his frustration, his anger, his need to prove himself. The calm, collected villain persona slips, and underneath it is the same.
He got such a weird build. I never fully noticed that. He had the weirdest build I've ever seen.
Hair's so annoying, and his head is just shaped like Patrick's.
Like an eggplant. He had an eggplant head. He got I don't even know what kind of body. His body
jaw is very I don't even know.
You know that dude off the B movie?
Yeah.
He had that if it was fat. That's what kind of jaw he had. And his hair got a Ronald McDonald kind of hair.
Very small nose compared to his body.
I know. It can look like such a chub. He's 5'6".
Just wanted to be included. So in response,
I was like, what? It's like me? It's like you.
What'd he say?
Kidnaps Jack not as part of some grand strategy, but as a desperate move to regain control, and it fails completely. And here's why Syndrome's death is one of the most ironic moments in the movie.
I did not. I forgot he died like this.
I actually remember that part. I knew he was trying to fight the baby and in an airplane or something.
Trying to control everything, to eliminate unpredictability, to become the most powerful person in the room. And in the end, he's taken out by something completely unpredictable, a baby with powers. Jack represents everything he tried to get rid of, and a surprise encounter leads to his demise. And that's the point. It's actually kind of poetic.
That's my girl.
What makes Syndrome tragic isn't just what he became, it's what he could have been. He was brilliant, driven, creative. He had all the tools to become something great. But instead of building his own identity, he defined himself in opposition to someone else. Syndrome is one of those villains who feels real not because we relate to his actions, but because we understand his emotions. Rejection, embarrassment, wanting to matter. But what he does with those feelings, that's what defines him as a villain. And even though he becomes a villain, you can still see the kid he used to be underneath it all, which makes his story less about evil and more about what happens when someone can let go of who they thought they were supposed to be. Syndrome didn't fall because he wasn't
that's
special.
pretty deep.
He failed because he couldn't accept that he didn't need to be chosen.
This is a pretty good video,
And in
not
trying
gonna
to
lie.
prove that anyone could be super,
It is.
he
This
proved
might be like
the opposite.
the deepest like meaning of
But
any
what do you
villain.
think? If you enjoyed this video,
Yeah.
consider leaving
Especially if like a Pixar villain.
Yeah,
That was a
I
good video.
mean,
Give it a little like.
I really couldn't. I don't even know any other villains that would have a deeper meaning, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But hey, on to the next video. We're going to Gumball is not what you think. Log in.
I have a conspiracy that will completely unravel the way you watch The Amazing World of Gumball. And today, I'm gonna tell you about it. Because, look around, no one else is here. Let's go through the basics first. What is The Amazing World of Gumball? Well, glad you asked.
Peak
I'll
show.
explain
Peak
it with
show.
a few clips.
That's an amazing. Hey, Gumball was my favorite show growing up. I'll say that right now.
That
Cartoon
was a
Network,
peak show, peak thing. It was amazing when I was
it
like
was.
like 5.
You remember that episode where it's like the world's falling apart? So you got that one dude. You might
Yes,
not know.
bro, that one dude with the remote or whatever.
Yeah, that was like the best episode
Yes.
of Amazing with them.
Yes, bro. I think that
love
was like
that
the
show.
last episode they did. It was like left on like a cliffhanger, and
When
then
do they
like COVID happened.
Have you watched the new season yet? That they just put out? Like the remake?
Nope.
I think it's alright. It ain't that bad. I kind of like it. Right, like it.
The show might be a little harder to explain than I thought, but it's about a blue cat and orange fish who get into misadventures in the weird world of Elmore along with their family. But what if I told you that that wasn't the original premise of the show at all? That's right, the
What was
creator
it?
Ben Bunk, well, he originally pitched a very different version of the show.
I came up with this idea of a remedial school for cartoon characters, which would happen in the real world. We discussed this with the exec producer, Daniel Leonard, and he felt that it was too dark a topic. Instead, we revised the whole concept, and I pitched it as this sort of archetype of a sitcom.
The show went on to be a huge hit with that premise, and it was just good family fun. Breathe out. Breathe out.
Yeah,
Most
some
of
of
the
it is
time.
traumatizing.
But that's how the show
Yeah, I know, I
stayed
remember that
for
episode.
2.5 seasons.
very dark.
Until everything
Yo, this is the one episode. This is where the dude pops up. The dude with the remote.
changed with...
Yes, bro.
In this episode,
remember this one
Gumball and
vividly.
Darwin and their school counselor, for some reason, they go on a quest to find a long-lost classmate of theirs who's been mysteriously deleted from reality. But on their search to find her, they uncover something that would change the trajectory of the whole show. They found...
Look, children, all the mistakes the world has ever made.
Whatever the world deems a mistake is sent here into the void. But wait a minute. A place where mistakes are sent? That sounds a lot like the original premise of Gumball, doesn't it? I think Ben is kind of screwing with the executives a little bit here. After all, they made him change his entire show's premise, and now he's taking his new show, and he's slowly incorporating that premise back into it. He's making the show that he always wanted to in the first place. The Void is that place that Ben originally wanted to create for the failed cartoon characters and the ones that the world deems a mistake. Now you might be wondering, who is the world who deems these things? Well, we'll get to that, okay? We are just at the surface of this conspiracy, okay?
I remember this
Trust
whole
me.
episode.
It's time for part 2. Throughout the show, there are 2 characters who get sent off to the void, that being Molly and also Roy, or Reggie. It was Reggie.
Rob, my name is...
That is a dude with the remote. Yeah, Raw.
Yes, this dude. Dude had so
Rob.
much personal beef.
I don't know. It was like I'm pretty sure they said it was like his arch nemesis or whatever.
I won't forget that
Yes.
now. It's locked. So that raises the question, why these two characters specifically? Why were these two people chosen to be deleted from reality? Well, what was Molly's defining characteristic?
Last night I had the craziest dream that my pajamas had pockets.
Everybody
and
on
then I woke
Dorgan.
up and they did have pockets.
Yeah, she was just like kind of annoying. She's kind of a nerd.
Nobody cared about her.
That's what her whole thing was.
I mean, they bedroom, but then I remembered I was on vacation.
I don't even remember her character.
I don't remember it either. I just remember this episode.
She's boring. Yeah, she's really boring. Yeah, her stories are super boring and sad. She gets multiple episodes dedicated to that fact. So, her stories are boring. She gets sent to the void. Hear me out, okay? What if Molly represents the old Gumball TV show that Ben pitched that was canceled because the executives deemed its story too boring and too sad? Molly is a stand-in for the canceled stories Ben never got to tell. Okay, fine. Maybe
No,
I'm
it makes
stretching.
sense.
Maybe I'm stretching. Okay, like
Maybe you're stretching a little bit, bro.
I'm not gonna kind of see
But
it.
why
Just a little
was
bit.
Rob sent to the void? That's the question. Well, what was the original premise of the show? It was about failed cartoon characters getting sent off to a place. Well, what if I told you that Rob is a failed commercial cartoon? But you say to yourself, Carter, how can that be true? There's no
What do you
evidence
mean?
of that. And you are right. Unless you are a psychopath like me and really did your homework. I take you to the season 2 episode of Gumball, The Internet. An episode from long before the Void Saga even began. There's a scene where we watch this very old man struggle with pop-up ads invading his computer. And for years, I just thought this was a funny little scene, you know? Like, old people, you gotta love them, you know? Because they're almost dead. But now I realize that this one scene holds a crucial detail that unravels this entire amazing world.
What the?
Is he there?
Oh, he is
Rob's
there.
face is on one of the pop-up ads.
I never even like thought of that.
That's a big deal. He is part of an ad, a commercial. Ricky is a failed commercial cartoon character. And do you want to know why he failed? Because no one can remember his name. The biggest fans of Gumball barely remember that he was in the early episodes of the show. But whatever ad campaign he was a part of,
He was actually in it. That's crazy. I don't remember that.
What?
That's actually
Oh,
kind
now
of
I'm
crazy.
actually locked. I'm actually locked now. 'Cause
So, is it-
I don't even know.
This is actually a really good video.
it must have failed, thus how he became a failed commercial cartoon. What I am saying is that the original premise of Gumball, this remedial correction place, still exists underneath the new Gumball's world, in the form of the Void. And it works to pull failed cartoon characters from the amazing world down into cancellation with it. But you know what? Let's dive deeper into Rob. When we first meet him in the episode The Nobody, he says some really interesting lines.
Because there is no place for me in this world. Because I am nothing. Because I have no reason to exist. I have nothing left of who I was.
Now, originally, when he said all of that, we all just assumed it was the Void that made him forget. But what if the reason that Rob has nothing left and he can't remember who he is because Rob was a character from the original Gumball show that was canceled? Mic drop. Oh, shoot. That's why Gumball and Darwin can't even remember his name in season 2. And they know him.
Gumball, Darwin! What's up, guys?
Hey!
Rich? What if Rob doesn't have a purpose in this new world because he was part of an old one, a different show? And that's why the Void is so
I like this.
desperately trying to pull him back. He doesn't belong in this amazing world. He belongs in the canceled world, the show that never got made. Need more evidence that he belongs to a
Well, this is actually kind of an amazing video. Like, I'm so locked into
know.
this. Couldn't even
It's like
talk on
18
nothing.
minutes left, too.
I know.
different show?
We
When they
just have to
find
watch
Rob
cinema.
in the Void, he's
Yeah.
standing by a house that looks extremely similar to Gumball's. Almost like Rob was supposed to be the main character of this world, but it got ripped away. Which is also why, when he's confused as a nobody and forgets everything, where is the first place he goes? To Gumball's house. And he knows that they have a basement that they never knew about. Why? Rob was supposed to be the main character of the canceled Gumball show. It's the house he was always meant to live in as the main character of the original show before it all got retooled. And that's why Rob is always saying that he never wanted to be the villain. He was supposed to be the hero, the main character, until that show was taken away from him. Also, I'm about to say something that might come across a little bit silly, but let's not ignore the fact that this character is literally named Rob. As in robbed. Okay, but here is where this video is going to take another sharp turn, okay? I keep saying the world. The world is doing this, but who is the world? Well, ask yourself this, okay? Who canceled the original Gumball show? TV executives. And I believe that TV executives control this amazing world of Gumball because all of these characters are living inside a TV show. Well, I know that we all know it's like a TV show that we're watching, but inside
Give me a minute.
of this TV show is another.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? If what happens on TV happens to us, does it mean that...
This section will be quick, but it's rather important. The characters in this show, Gumball, Darwin, and whatever this thing is, none of them realize that they are on a TV show. But we know they are on a TV show due to episodes like The Signal, where their entire world is affected by bad satellite signal. Or you have the episode The Disaster, which I've talked about before in another video, where a TV remote can control their entire world. Or you have the season 2 finale where everything just resets because it's time to begin a new season. Not to mention the fact that none of the characters age, but they are replaced by new actors every few years. Also, in the very first episode of season 3, we see Gumball and Darwin's voices changing, and we learn that the only people that don't age are people on TV. And then what happens at the end? They get replaced by new voice actors, and they don't age.
This is so good writing, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good show.
Or like a kid's TV show, bro. They're just obviously breaking the fourth wall.
Exactly.
And I mean, when I was younger, I think I had no idea.
Now kids today are watching like Cocomelon, Spring.
They don't even know what television is.
I mean, they don't have cable. They just like go on YouTube, go on Cocomelon.
We were like the last generation to watch cable.
Exactly. Or they're on like YouTube Shorts. Kind of sad.
YouTube Shorts. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll never grow old.
Not to mention the constant jokes about TV settings or changing channels. Like, yeah, they're on a TV show. And since their world is a TV show, who makes the big decisions? TV executives. They control what jokes get by, when episodes air, and sometimes even big story decisions. And sometimes when they get too controlling, they can rip the art away from the artist. And I think Ben has used this whole Void saga to tell a story about a battle between him as an artist and the network executives, and it has been under our nose this whole time. But now, let's actually go back in time. So as Ben got into season 6 of The Amazing World of Gumball in 2017, he decided that he wanted to make a Gumball movie to close out the entire show. He tweeted about it a lot as he tried to get the movie off the ground. So he wrote a cliffhanger ending to The Amazing World of Gumball, assuming that he'd get to make his movie.
That's why
but then the execs began blocking him. And he began to realize that now his whole show was hurtling towards a massive cliffhanger ending that will never be resolved. And that's when something really strange happened. The show became aware of its own cancellation. But let's rewind a little bit in the show, back to an old character, Banana Joe's mom. She's a mom who's a banana. And she's also an oracle. And everything she paints comes true. Wow, if you have not seen the show, I sound like I'm on drugs right now. But back in season 3, she painted
I know, that was a really good season.
It was so deep, bro. Every time you're watching TV, you're on Nickelodeon's, and you're like, let me go to Cartoon Network, and then you just see Amazing World of Gumball on, bro.
I would always watch. I just was always on Cartoon Network. I had some other decent shows, but this was always the best. Like 100%.
Superior, better than SpongeBob.
Yeah, I think it is 100%. SpongeBob was just like mainly brain. It had some.
SpongeBob is brain rot now. Early seasons of SpongeBob weren't. They were actually really good.
Yeah.
Later seasons like now, complete brain rot. They suck.
Yeah, I know. Same thing as Cocomelon. It's just
Gumball's
Random.
entire
It's just
family
random.
trapped in the void, which foreshadowed that if the show was ever canceled, they would end up there. And now this family is now hurtling towards the very same fate of the original Gumball TV show. And somehow in all of this, Rob, the character inside the show, learned that the TV show was coming to an end. In the episode, The Future.
You have two choices. Live in ignorance about what's gonna happen here, or listen to what I have to say. It might just save your lives.
But, like, there's never any explanation of why he knows the show is coming to an end. Like, why would he know this unless he was already part of another canceled show and has seen this happen before, and he
This
sees
actually
it
makes
coming in
sense.
this world too. Now, we're about to head back into stretch territory, okay? Just stretch it out with me. Yeah, get ready for some stretches. I think Rob is a surrogate character for the creator Ben. Ben sees the show is about to end with no proper ending, and there is nothing he can do about it. He cannot get Banana Barb to paint a new ending. This is the ending whether he likes it or not. And this episode concludes with a very haunting line.
See ya in the future, Rob! But there is no future.
Now that's already scary enough. Okay, but look deeper in that static. There's an outline of someone in there, someone in the static.
What?
But who is this man? Well, I believe this is a TV executive of the show. Someone who has the power to decide that there is no future. So then we get to the real finale of the show, the Inquisition. I'm very dumb. So what does that word mean exactly? Well, the definition is a judicial examination, usually before a jury. But an examination before a jury, almost like the studio execs are the jury. Will there be more episodes? Will the movie get made? It's all their choice. Also, what I think is interesting is there's a second definition, an investigation conducted with little regard for individual rights, as in no regard for human rights, as in no regard for the artist and what they want. So this season 6 finale is this new Gumball show being put before a jury
Actually, it
for
doesn't
a
make
second
sense. I
time,
don't know.
like it was when he originally pitched it. So if this all is a trial, what ends up being the verdict? In the end, Rob, disguised as an old man, tries to stop this cancellation by transforming all the characters into live action. Rob says it himself. Transformation is the only way to escape to the other place before, and then
this guy had a good reason.
You know, I'm still not 100% sure what the whole purpose of the transformation is, but my best guess is that he's saying the only way to escape being on TV is to transform yourself into a real human. You can't be canceled into the static of the void as a real person. But in the end, Rob fails to save them and therefore is cast back into the void where they've always said he belongs. After all of these years, he's still a mistake to this amazing world. And just as Rob fell into the void, it was the perfect encapsulation of the Inquisition. Because what did the execs choose to do right after? They canceled the movie and canceled the show. And that's why this tweet that Ben put out after the finale speaks volumes. Look at that wording again. Not my choice. It was not Ben's decision to end the show on a massive cliffhanger. Then whose choice was it? By the end of the show, control over Ben's world and Ben's art had been stripped from him. And now, with no control left, this would forever be the end of the amazing world of Gumball.
They predicted their own cancellation and ending.
Yeah.
The revival.
Yeah, no, the video's not done. Years later, the industry had began to shift. Cartoon reboots started happening everywhere. And Gumball was suddenly under new leadership. And Mickey Mouse decided to reach his grubby little fingers all the way down and pull Gumball back up from the void. Gumball is announced to be revived in 2020.
Yeah, it's a new episode. I think that's what he's talking about. Yeah. I mean, it's already, but I mean, it's not what it originally was.
I didn't see it.
I just watched it. I was bored.
But who actually brought the show back? Because it doesn't seem like it was Ben who wanted to bring it back. In fact, after Gumball ended, he changed his bio to did Gumball now trying to do other things. So why would he sign back on? Well, we're gonna get to that. But while I do think that Disney wanted him back, he is the original creator after all, I don't think they wanted him to keep telling this weird void saga he was interested in. In fact, look at this comment from an executive talking about Ben when he signed back on. She said, Ben is going to bring Gumball back to where he belongs. I feel like that's basically her saying, yeah, we're going to get Gumball back to the family sitcom stuff. Not all this weird glitchy stuff. We're just going to keep it in line with really like season like 2 Gumball, you know, more marketable. And that's basically what the wonderfully weird world of Gumball is. I like the show, but it's classic Gumball with no mention of the void or weird TV stuff or any of the things I guess the studio execs didn't really like about Ben's art. And much like the hole left in the hallway after the finale, the ideas Ben liked have been covered over with new paint. But as I watched the new episodes, there is one very consistent theme across all of them: the hatred of executives and corporations. The new pilot is literally just a call out of greed. And what is the ending message of the episode? To eat the rich. And that's not even me like interpreting it or anything. He's literally a burger and they literally eat him. Also, later in this season, there's a bit where Darwin sings some very interesting lyrics about how to get through life.
The hunger, the plunder, the new ruler, what we do is just trying to get through reality.
Ben is straight up telling us that Gumball is under a new ruler and he is just here to try to make something of this mess. And then by the end of season 2, the boys venture into basically what is hell. Man, this show is wild. And guess who would be down there in the flaming lake of fire? TV executives. Yeah, not subtle about that one, Ben. But as funny as that is, I was absolutely not ready for what they say when Gumball runs. They look Gumball in the face, say your show is canceled, and try to grab him, implying that Gumball belongs in the underworld. He belongs dead. But alas, he's not. He's been revived. And when looking all of these details, it suddenly becomes very clear that Ben's ending has been stolen from him by executives twice. And now Gumball has become somewhat of a zombie on the surface, never being able to end. And then in the finale of season 2, when Gumball is walking, there are literally hands from the underworld reaching up to try to pull him down. Again, there is a hidden story being told in these episodes, and I refuse to believe that I am crazy, okay? But as this new show went along, something became clear. Cancellation may be coming once again. And I think that Ben knew there was no way he was going to let these execs kill his baby for a second time. So that's when I think he decided to break the rules and take Gumball back, where they said it didn't belong.
They brought it back?
Oh, yeah?
In the final episode of The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball Season 2, so many words, they finally address the massive void cliffhanger in an episode called The Rewrite. Now, what I'm about to say is kind of all speculation about how Ben was feeling, but just go ahead and start stretching with me, okay? It really seems like Ben took this final episode to fight back against the execs, and he really tried to end this story on his own turf. The season 2 finale actually addresses things that happened in the amazing world of Gumball, not the new zombified show. No, the old show. It really seems like Ben wrote this episode as a fight back to the TV executives. He said, screw it, I'm gonna reckon with the old show, I'm gonna reckon with the past, I'm gonna reckon with the void, I'm just gonna darn reckon. In this episode, Gumball and Darwin start to uncover the void secrets. Meanwhile, Rob and, I guess I'm gonna call this guy a Van Man? But Rob and Van Man try to write the proper finale script that Ben never got to write, the one that he was never allowed to write. And Ben figured even if this conclusion is told in a somewhat rushed episode, it needed to be told. And he did. He made all of this happen. Ben wrote the epic final battle between Gumball and Rob, even with Rob embracing being the tragic villain that he was never supposed to be.
Is it a good ending? It's the only one that can fix the plot hole.
And it was all headed to an amazing place until something bad happened. I think the executives found out what Ben was writing, and they stopped it. How do I know this? It was in the episode.
What do you mean, studio notes?
The executives once again destroyed the conclusion that Ben wanted for his art. They replaced every aspect and then made Rob die with a fart joke. The execs once again killed Ben's vision of the ending. And look closely at one of the executives' notes on this final sequence. It reads, "Too sad," the same note that killed Ben's original show over a decade earlier. His battle for his art has come full circle.
This shit's insane.
Yeah, no. I'm actually so locked in. Is it over? Oh no, it's still...
While it seems that executives are making the final calls and the best Ben can do is really roast them in the episodes, I do think there is hope. At the end of the finale, Rob becomes the guardian of Elmore. He's finally given a purpose to defend this place when the execs inevitably try to pull it from air once again. And since Rob serves as a surrogate for Ben, I think this reveals why Ben signed back onto this revival. Ben was originally the version of Rob fearing the future, fearing the end of the show because he felt like he had no control. But maybe this episode is what he needed. At the end of the day, he still sees himself as the guardian and wants to protect its legacy the best he can. And he can't do that if he's not here. In the end, I believe Gumball is telling a secret story right underneath our screens. One about an artist fighting back against controlling executives, and about the characters whose lives are destroyed in the wake of that. From the very start, Ben has been battling the higher-ups to make the show what the artist himself has always wanted. And I hope eventually he gets to turn the ending into what he wants it to be as well. But you know what? It's not all doom and gloom, because Ben did leave us with one last secret. In the rewrite episode, there is a license plate, and when you take those numbers and trace them back, they are actually the same numbers on Janice, Mr. Small's van, all the way back from the original The Void episode that started this whole saga. And what does that van have written on it? Believe. I believe that one day Ben will get to end this show the right way, which is however he wants it to.
Hey, hopefully so. That was actually such a good video. I was so locked on.
That was great, and I love watching the show and having absolutely no idea about that whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
pretty good video. Pretty good
the new
video.
show really summed it up. Yeah, made it more obvious.
I guess.
Hey, that was a good
It
video.
actually made it good.
And now we get on to Wiki Race. All right, so now we're doing Wiki Race. Just finished up some reacts, did all that. Now we're into Wiki Race. Starting easy at first, getting harder. We're starting at Pineapple, going to New York City. We're slowly up the difficulty, but for now we're just gonna do an easy over. All right, you start the game.
Full screen, your Microsoft Edge.
Okay, we're locked in. We're locked in.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Start it up. Start it up. I got
Starting
this.
at
I got this in the
Pineapple. We're starting the Pineapple, and we're getting to New York City. This should be pretty easy. Let's lock in.
This one should be pretty easy. It shouldn't be very hard. Okay, this might not have been a great path, but we'll figure it out.
I cooked.
Go here, go here. Fine. Ooh, made some bad choices already.
I guess we're here. We're here. Okay.
Oh, I'm making it. I'm making it. Oh, I got this in the bag. I'm saying that right now. Yeah, I got this. Well, it should be a lot easier from where I'm at, but I guess not. Because I passed it.
I have a dumb question.
What is that?
9/11 was in New York City, right?
I'm not even gonna help you on that. I think you should know that.
There's no way I don't see it on here.
You might actually get there before me.
What do you want me to tell you where I was at?
You can tell me where you're at, and I'll say where I'm at. I feel like I
was
should be
on
able to.
cities.
I'm on United States, and I still can't
I
find it.
see
I could have
it.
passed it, but
I got it.
I was
I
on
don't know.
United States.
I got to cities, and then I went to United Nations, and it was just there.
Wait, I was on race and ethnicity? I thought I was on United States. Okay, you're the next one. You're the next one.
So we're doing first to 10 or 5?
We can start with the first of 5, see what time it is, and then if we got more time, we'll go from there.
1. All right. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, you got this. You got to start in destination. I picked the first 2. See what you choose. See what you choose. It's feeling like it's a lot harder than I thought, but might give me a comeback. You know? See, if I could figure it out, I could put like a little counter up in my screen with like who's winning. We already know. You got 1, I got 0 so far. We'll see how it goes.
What is her name? Forgot her name. What's her name? Cleopatra.
Don't know who that is, but okay.
How do you spell Cleopatra? Cleo. Okay, Cleopatra. And we will get to Actually, I want to get to Cleopatra, and we will start on.
I don't know who that is. No. I don't know who that is.
Pyramid. She. All you need to know is Pyramid. Most famous Egyptian queen. Most famous woman.
Okay,
She's
I got
very
that.
famous. Very, very famous. I don't even know how I'm going to be able to get there. I'm going to be honest with you. She just sounds cool.
Look, we're getting a lot harder. We should like slowly ramp it up. This is
homosexuality. We'll start at that. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay, homosexuality to Cleopatra. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, there's certain things you do not want to click. You do not want to click some of these.
Yeah, I'm just gonna immediately try to get off that. I want to get off this because I know there's gonna be a lot of pictures.
You're just gonna click the wrong thing, bro.
I'm
seeing a lot of things that I do not look good.
I know one of these had pyramids. I don't remember which one.
I think I'm getting somewhere. I think I'm getting
somewhere.
My problem is I don't know. I'm gonna shut up now. I have a very big problem though, is I have nothing I know nothing about her. All I know about her is that she
We're gonna do this really badly, but you know, hopefully I'll get there.
her tomb has never been found. That's the only thing I know about her. So she's like really cool because she's been dead for like 1200 years or something.
This might
We were
be good.
playing in the sand. You told me that you fell in love and na 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 na. I got it. I didn't know if that was it.
How did
Oh
you
my
get
god.
there so fast? I was literally between Afghanistan and Saudi Arabia. I should have won.
You were trying to get to Saudi Arabia.
No, I already saw it. I was thinking about going to that.
I just went to Saudi Arabia because I was like, oh, has like a lot of sand or something, and then I did it. All I know is I'm better than you.
Yeah, I
2
went
to
to
0.
It was my thing was between Saudi Arabia and Afghanistan. I didn't know which one to go to.
Pick the start and pick the finish.
Start with Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. All right. Where do you want to end?
A Porsche at the car.
Porsche?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know nothing about cars, bro.
Well, I don't either. We'll see if we get there. I'll put a time on it. I'll put like a time.
How about Muhammad Ali?
It's gonna be way too easy.
Well, I typed in Porsche. I don't actually know this how you spell Porsche, so it might be here for 8 years. Jeep?
Jeep.
This is easy. All I have to do Jeep Wrangler or just Jeep?
Jeep. With the
Look, Joe Bertolozzi drives the Jeep Wrangler, so this should be pretty easy. Okay, so we're starting at Dr. Pepper and we're getting the Jeep. Okay.
Yep.
I don't even know about this. You're gonna find some dumb way to get it.
Hopefully. I need to make a comeback.
What did I just stumble onto?
Oh, yeah, I'm really going in the wrong direction right now.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm in the right path.
Going the wrong way. I went to Feast Day thinking it'd be like people come together. And I thought maybe like drive together or something, but no, this is.
I'm on trademarks.
I'm on Middle Ages.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck. Let's go here. I don't know. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm so lost right now. I don't know how I'm supposed to get there.
Idea.
I'm just gonna start like tapping through stuff to like get some ones.
Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, come on, come on, come on,
This
come on,
might
come on,
help
come
me
on,
get
come
there
on, come
on YouTube.
What?
I only got some. They're probably further than me though.
You
Ooh,
shitting me right now?
self-driving cars. I'm
Am I
getting there. I'm
fucking
getting there.
high?
Self-driving cars.
Am I fucking high?
Where are you at?
No, like, am I actually fucking high right now?
I mean, apparently.
What am I looking at?
I think I'm just got a little further than what I was supposed to be, but I'm still getting there. In my progress.
3-0,
Wow,
baby.
3-0. 3-0. This is gonna be a really bad video.
3-0, baby.
Just watch me do porn.
Why the fuck were you on the United States?
That was like the United States Department of Transportation.
I went the route where I was like, I'm gonna go franchising, and then I kind of got into trademarks, and then I found goods, and I found public portation, went to bus, car, automobile, list of best selling, and I found Jeep Wrangler, and I found Jeep.
Whole video just me being stupid. That's what it is. But you know, it's okay. It's
3-0,
okay,
baby.
Don't always do the best.
All right.
Are you
Shit, what? Oh. The destination we are gonna go. Since I'm drinking it.
Oven's actually empty. That's sad.
Okay, well, since Ghost isn't a thing.
That's called Ghost Energy Drink. Gosh, but that.
That's what I was drinking one right now. We could go energy drink. Okay, Rockstar Energy, Pussy Energy Drink. What the fuck?
I don't know what that is.
We're just gonna do energy drink, and we're gonna start at.
Where are we gonna start? Maybe I'll get this one. Maybe I'll finally get this one.
September 11th attacks.
Okay.
We're gonna start at 9/11, and we have to get the energy drinks.
All right.
It should not be that. I think this should be that hard. We're gonna start now.
I'm winning this one. I'm winning this one. Trust.
Holy fuck. And I kind of thought I'd see like a drink, but no.
A drink? Where are you going to see a drink?
I don't know. I think suicide attacks would get me there.
Hell's Kitchen. Let's go. We're getting somewhere.
You're on Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, it's called Hell's Kitchen Park. I thought it was the show. I thought it was the show.
You might get this one. Oh.
It's not the show.
You know, I don't even know, bro. I have a route. Do I really want to take the cringe route? I'm taking the cringe route.
I'm taking the cringe route.
You're not gonna like the route I'm gonna take, but I'm gonna take it either way, bro.
I'm not cooking.
I already know what I'm doing.
I think water might not even play, but it's okay. I'll just Oh, I thought that's electrolytes. It does not say electrolytes. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just going in circles right now. I'm doing really bad. Spring water, maybe? Caffeine. Go.
I actually sold. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got the energy and then I clicked the wrong thing and then I just gave up because there's just no way I was gonna get back to it.
Yeah, I got to water and I'll just cook. Then I ended up going to stream, spring, like a water spring. Then I got to advertising. That was a crazy one. 1-3.
Clicked energy food and then I accidentally clicked something that somebody to solar energy and then I couldn't do anything.
Here, come back.
All right, you
Here, come
pick.
back. Chainsaw Man. 2. Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay. Chainsaw Man to Rainbow Six Siege. Okay. I don't know how good this is. Holy shit! This is all just. What did I just do? No! Oh no, it's still on it. I was about to crash out, bro. I thought it like exited me out of it. The whole thing.
I'm feel like I'm getting so close. I don't know where I'm gonna go.
I don't even know what. GG's. GG's, buddy.
How did you get that so quick?
Yo, GG's. Minute 40. Minute 40. One more to go.
You went a
4 to
completely
1.
different way I went. I immediately went to video game, but didn't know where to go from there. I got video game on third. I was trying to look for YouTube. I'm gonna try to find Jinxie and show you from there.
I'll let you pick the next one because, you know, it's not fair
Go
that I
from
pick it because I'm
keyboard.
one away from winning. So, what do you say?
Go from keyboard to. You pick the last one. First one really doesn't matter. The last one's what's really matter.
Keyboard to.
Oh, look, I could have got that last one. I know I could.
I don't even know. You pick. I'm not picking.
A blanket.
Blanket?
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah. I don't know how you're gonna get there. I have an idea though. I'm actually thinking about it.
Blanket? No, I'm not doing that one. I'm not doing that one. I'm
No,
not doing that
do
one.
it.
I've already tried to do that one, and I think I did it for about an hour and a half, and I gave up. I'm not doing that one.
You could just do fabric and just go to blanket.
No. I've literally tried to do that. You don't understand it. I've been through every single material. I'm not doing that one. Pick a different one.
Bird.
Okay.
Not very hard one for the last one, but you know. It's okay.
All right, keyboard to bird. Okay. This one a very unique route off the rip.
Well, I think I might actually get it kind of quick. What is this? Gotta go back. Like I kind of messed up a little bit, but I'll figure it out.
Since you've been gone.
Oh, I'm on chickens right now. You're good.
It. There's no way. Huh?
Yo, where is birds?
No, I just messed up, bro. Like, there's actually just no way that just happened to me, bro. Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it. You got it, bro. Like, that's so stupid, bro. That's actually so stupid. Just gonna wait on you to get it, bro. Just.
Oh, bro. There's
no way.
Unless I'm just blind, I don't see anything about birds when I'm looking at it.
Like, I just don't understand how it does this shit, bro. Like, why, bro? Like, actually, why? Yeah, I'm not getting it before you. I'm just gonna click random
I'm
stuff,
actually
bro.
messed up. I don't know why. But...
Oh yeah, I definitely messed up. There's no way you don't get it before me.
What? How can I not find it?
Because I messed up and I was right there.
Oh.
Thank God he got it. Bro, I was gonna say, because I randomly found Noah's Ark on accident, but there's just no animal there. So, all right, pick the next one again.
All right. Webcam. So I'm using my phone as a webcam. Not too bad though. Here's a microphone too, which is that's pretty bad, but yeah,
Pick
it
the next
works. Broccoli. Webcam to broccoli.
Webcam to broccoli?
Yep. That one shouldn't be too hard.
Okay. Start a bit up. GG's. 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 Exactly a minute.
You won that. Yeah, good game though.
How are you on what?
I was looking for food. I was looking for Disney World and go for food.
Okay.
That was my plan.
Yes. I just went COVID pandemic because I was like, I could get to Trump and back to Michelle Obama to get to food. But then I saw public health and I was like, I'm going to do public health. Then I saw civilization. I was like, civilization, beginning of civilization could lead to agriculture. Then I got the agriculture, crop, vegetable, broccoli. Boom, there we go. And I'm the best.
Hey, to be fair though, you do have more experience on Wiki Racing. I've only played it a few times. You played it like double.
I barely have played this. Anyways, I haven't played it in
Whenever
what,
you
3 weeks?
Whenever you,
I haven't played it in what, 3 weeks?
You played. You knew the route, so you were looking for the food route.
Okay, we can
All
either
right, good
go.
game though. Good game.
Okay. You suck, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yes, very nice.
Okay.
If Gusteau was a fraud, and one word proves it, Ratatouille. Lucky.
There's a word in Ratatouille that Pixar changed between the screenplay and the film. One word. And it completely unravels the movie's central myth. I'm gonna walk you through exactly what it means, and once you see it, you'll never watch this movie the same way again. But first, I need you to forget everything you think you know about Auguste Gusteau. Got it?
I know nothing. I
The
forgot.
youngest chef to ever earn.
Yeah, I forgot like the entire show. I'm not gonna lie, or the entire movie, especially about him.
It's definitely a good one, but I don't really remember it that much. So
It's like very forgettable, but it's a good movie. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
5 stars. He's the culinary visionary whose broken heart killed him. The man.
Rodent hair.
Them. not it, them. The screenplay says it. The actual film says them. It's one syllable, and that one syllable blows the entire Gusteau mythology wide open.
Okay, let's see.
To understand why them versus it matters, we need to reconstruct exactly what happened with those DNA samples, step by step, because the movie buries this in a throwaway comedy beat, and most people never think twice about it. Here's the situation. Chef Skinner discovers a letter claiming that Linguini, the new garbage boy, is actually Gusteau's illegitimate son. If that's true, Linguini inherits the restaurant. Skinner loses everything. So Skinner's lawyer, Talon Labarthe, Coke is in a sealed display case. It's been preserved like a holy relic since Gusteau died. This isn't a hat sitting in a kitchen where rats run around. This is a museum piece behind glass in Skinner's private office. Talon keeps looking.
Wow, so he had a rat in his hat. That's why he said even rats can cook. I never caught on to that. That does make sense. So he had a rat too, just like the main character.
Well, we're assuming. We don't know.
Well, I'm guessing that's what they're going to get into. But that's what it sounds like.
That's sample A, a hair from Gusteau's preserved toque collected by the lawyer himself, chain of custody intact. Then Talon tells Skinner this.
I will need you to collect some DNA samples from the boy.
And that's sample B, hair from Linguini, collected by Skinner. 2 samples, 2 separate sources, both sent to the lab for comparison. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. When Talon returns with the results, the screenplay says he had to send it back to the lab. But again, in the actual film, he says them. So why would that sample also come back as rodent hair? I can already hear some of you. Come on, it's just sloppy dialogue. The actor flubbed a line. It became them. These things happen. But do they? In animation? Let me tell you exactly how Pixar works. Every line is recorded meticulously in a sound booth. Every take is reviewed. The dialogue is locked before animation begins because animators need to match mouth movements to specific syllables. If an actor says them instead of it, someone heard it. Someone compared it to the script, and someone decided to keep it. In live action, sure, actors improvise, editors miss things, but animation...
Yeah, so it's 100% he also had a rat in his head. That it never clicked in my brain. I mean, it makes sense though, it's kind of the whole point of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's have the dialogue has to exactly match with the animation.
Yeah, plus I'm sure they do like, what, 20 takes? 30 takes? Maybe not that much, but they do a lot of takes, you know?
Is the most controlled filmmaking environment on the planet. There are no accidents, only choices. Pixar chose them. But fine, let's say it was an accident. Let's say them is meaningless and I'm reading too much into a single pronoun. But then how do you explain the sweetbreads? Midway through the film, Skinner tries to sabotage Linguini. He wants to humiliate the kid, expose him as a fraud, and prove that whatever talent Linguini has shown is just a fluke. So Skinner orders Linguini to cook a specific dish.
Tell them Chef Linguini has prepared something special for them. Something definitely off menu.
Not something from the current menu and not something safe. He digs up a recipe from Gusteau's later years, a forgotten favorite. And Colette reads the recipe card out loud.
Sweetbread à la Gusteau. Sweetbread cooked in a seaweed salt crust with cuttlefish tentacle, dog rose puree, gooey duck egg, dried white fungus, anchovy licorice sauce.
Now, let's stop right here. I need you to actually hear what she just said, because this isn't a complex dish, it's a crime scene. Sweetbreads are organ meat, specifically the thymus gland of a calf. When cooked properly, they're soft, creamy, and delicate. They're prized in French cuisine precisely because of that tender texture. You pair them with something that complements the richness. A crisp salad, a bright acid, something that balances it. And Gusteau chooses to pair them with cuttlefish tentacles. Cuttlefish are chewy, rubbery, and they require completely different cooking techniques than organ meat. You flash fry them or braise them for hours, there's no middle ground. And you definitely don't cook them in a salt crust, which is a technique designed to gently steam delicate proteins. So now you have creamy organ meat and rubbery seafood.
What does this have to do with any of this? What does this have to do with any of this?
I think it's getting to he gave him a recipe that no actual person can make good, but they both somehow made it good because they had the rat. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe.
It's leading up to that, but I mean, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong.
They are. Your texture profile is a nightmare. You're chewing leather while mush dissolves on your tongue. But we haven't even gotten to the sauce yet. Anchovy licorice. I want to try to explain why this combination is so catastrophically wrong, because it's not just strange, the anchovies are intense. We're talking concentrated umami, heavy salt, aggressive fishness. The flavor lingers, it coats your palate. It's the kind of ingredient you use sparingly because it dominates everything around it. Licorice contains a compound called glycyrrhizin. It's 30 to 50 times sweeter than table sugar, and it doesn't taste like candy sweet either. It tastes medicinal, kind of numbing. There's a reason licorice is so polarizing.
Yeah.
It has a cloying, almost pharmaceutical quality that your brain codes as not food. And when you combine these two ingredients, you're creating a sort of chemical warfare. Your tongue receives two signals simultaneously: salty fish and medicinal candy. Your brain won't know how to process this. It's unexpected, it's challenging, it's incoherent. The culinary equivalent of hearing two radio stations at once. This isn't the cooking of an avant-garde genius pushing boundaries. This is the cooking of a man who has lost his sense of taste and is desperately throwing sophisticated ingredients together, hoping something sticks. And the movie knows all this. The movie explicitly tells us this recipe is a disaster. When Colette finishes reading the card, her reaction isn't curiosity, but disgust. This is Gusteau's most devoted follower, the woman who says she memorized every recipe he ever wrote. She reads this card and her first instinct seems to be revulsion. But it gets worse. The pantry chef LaRousse backs her up. Is it depression, burnout, the pressure of fame? Sure, those could make a chef uninspired. They could make him phone it in, serve something safe, perhaps, maybe even something boring, but they don't make you forget how flavor works. Depression definitely doesn't make you put licorice on sweetbreads. Burnout doesn't make you pair cuttlefish with Douglas fir. These aren't mistakes of a tired genius, they're the mistakes of someone who's cooking blind. Someone who can see the ingredients but can't.
I think either, because the video is why he's a fraud, it could be that he just lost, like he didn't actually know what he was doing, and the rat was doing it all, and like lost the rat or something. I think either that, or it's getting into he made it good, but he only made it good because he had the rat. I think that's like what it's getting to. It's one of the two.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm just like locked in on this.
Yeah, I think it has to be
trying to like figure it out.
Yeah.
Taste what they're doing. So you know what does cause that kind of collapse? Losing the thing that was doing the tasting for you.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. Yeah, he only had it good because he had the rat with him, but he lost the rat, so he made something bad.
The sweetbreads recipe is an autopsy report. It's forensic evidence of the moment Gusteau stopped being able to cook, and that moment coincides perfectly with what we'd expect if his talent was never his own. Now, we need to address the obvious problem with this theory. Who said anything about one rat? Think about Remy for a second. Remy's gift isn't learned, it's innate. From his very first scene, he can identify ingredients by smell alone. He can taste flavor combinations in his imagination. He experiences food as synesthesia, as music, or lightning.
It's lightning-y!
His brother Emile doesn't have this, neither does his father. Remy tries to teach Emile to appreciate food and it goes nowhere.
You lost me again.
The gift isn't transferable, you either have it or you don't. Which means that the gift must be something genetic. Now, look at where Remy's colony lives at the start of the film. The attic of...
What is it like saying that like his like brothers or some shit were
think so.
the rats or something?
I think it's maybe saying that he had a rat that was maybe like has the same genetics as him or something. I'm not fully sure. Just saying like not all rats have it, but maybe like just ones like in his family or something.
Close enough to keep the magic alive, until something broke the chain. We know that Gusteau's decline was sudden. The film establishes that his restaurant was the best in Paris before it fell apart. Ego's review didn't come out of nowhere. Something changed. What if the last master rat died without an heir? Or if the colony was purged from the building, or some kind of disaster scattered them to the countryside, to the attic of an old woman with a cookbook and a shotgun? Without a rat, Gusteau enters his sweetbread phase, years of increasingly desperate cooking, throwing ingredients together, chasing the ghost of genius he no longer commands and never had. The food gets worse, the stars fall, and Gusteau dies. The broken heart wasn't about Ego's review. It was about losing partners who made him what he was. And then, years later, a young rat from the scattered colony finds his way to Paris. Remy isn't discovering something new, he's coming home. Surely if Gusteau had rats helping him for decades...
I mean, it could be, but I feel like it might be stretching it a little bit if you don't have like some kind of evidence.
Yeah, thanks.
Someone...
I mean, it could come together. We'll see. I mean, it does kind of make sense, but I feel like the whole family thing is a little wrong.
One would have noticed, right? You can't hide a partnership like that forever. Eventually, somebody sees something. And I think somebody did. And I think that somebody is Skinner. Watch how Skinner reacts to the possibility of rats in his kitchen when trying to prove what he's always believed. The tragedy of Skinner is that he's right about everything, but no one believes him. All right.
This part makes a little sense. I mean, it is kind of weird he just jumps to the conclusion of, oh, the rat's cooking. I feel like that's not very... It is also a cartoon, so you never, like, know. But, like, they just kind of...
Now let's talk about the motto, anyone can cook. It's the title of Gusteau's cookbook, the philosophy that inspired Remy, the central theme of the entire movie. We're told it means something democratic, something hopeful, that talent can come from anywhere, that greatness isn't determined by birth or privilege. Ego says it directly in his final review. Most of Gusteau is warm, kind, and encouraging. He believes in Remy. He pushes Remy forward. He represents everything Remy thinks Gusteau stood for. But again, assuming the theory is true, we know the real Gusteau now. We know that the real Gusteau was a man who couldn't cook without help, a man whose final recipes were kitchen disasters, and a man who did not die from heartbreak over a review, but the despair of losing the partners who made him special. Remy, of course, isn't talking to Gusteau's spirit, he's talking to an idealized version that never existed. He's in love with a lie. But here's the thing, maybe that's okay. Maybe it doesn't matter that Gusteau was a fraud. Maybe the lie served its purpose. It inspired a rat to believe in himself. It created something beautiful, even if the foundation was rotten. Ego's review gets it half right. A great artist can come from anywhere. The part he misses is that Gusteau wasn't the great artist. The rats were. They always were. Gusteau just had the good sense to let them cook. And thank you so much for watching. And click here where I prove that Batman's victory speech.
That was a good video, though. That was interesting.
Good.
I mean, what he says kind of makes sense.
I'm not fully convinced, but
Yeah.
there's a little bit more like thing actually that could like prove it. I would be, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't know,
feel
maybe.
like he kind of goes off track when he says like, "Oh, the family lineage." Wow, couldn't say that word. Family lineage and all that. I feel like that's kind of. It's a cartoon, so it's probably just like the rat didn't die; she had a rat the whole time. That's what I would think. I mean, it's not really like it's a cartoon. You never really know. I feel
Yeah.
like if I had to guess, it would just be like he had one rat that helped him the whole time, not like he had a whole family lineage. I feel like that would make more sense, but I feel like that may be pushing it a little bit. But yeah, that was a good video. Yeah, into that. And that's the end of stream. I will see y'all later. Fun stream.
Bye,
got all
guys.
done.